For more than 25 years, the smartest 30 minutes on television. From the campus of Wake Tech, get your crania in gear. It's time to play Brain Game.
Competing today are Jordan Matthews High School and Enloe Magnet High School. Here we go. High fives all around for JMHS. There you go. Good to see the Enloe guys. That's what we do. All right. Hello and welcome to Brain Game, everyone. I'm your host, Mark Roberts. Thank you so much for joining us at Wake Tech Scott Northern Wake Campus. Let's meet these players and get this thing started. How about? First of all, from Enloe Magnet in Raleigh, we have Shreyan, Omkar, and Meghna. That is Enloe Magnet, everybody. And from Jordan Matthews in Siler City, we have Mason, Aiden, and Kaylor. That is Jordan Matthews. Remember, in Brain Game, each team will have first crack at 3 questions in each category. Correct answers in Brain Game earn you 20 points. Get it wrong, we take 20 away. If a team can't answer, they can pass. So the other team should always be ready with their response. Our teams look extremely ready to go over there. So let's get this I-64 slobber knocker underway, shall we? Pop-up culture is our first category. Today, we're testing our players' knowledge of famous female heroes. While some of the characters spent time on TV, these ladies got their starts on the big screen. So here's Enloe Magnet's pop-up culture. This character from a Chinese poem joins the army to protect her father and assumes the name Ping.
Our team's answer is Mulan.
That is right. Question 2 in pop-up culture for Enloe Magnet. Ellen Ripley survives the original movie, only have to return to fight more of what title xenomorphs?
Our team's answer is Alien.
Alien is right. And last pop-up culture for Enloe Magnet. First appearing in a 1992 movie and then a long-running TV series, who is this originally reluctant fighter of the undead?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews, if you want to take a shot at that.
Our team's answer is pass.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer is what we're looking for. All right, let's do pop-up culture with Jordan Matthews. She flees the title character and raises her son John to fight them in the future. Who is this leading role in the Terminator series?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is Sarah Connor, or Sarah Connor. Question 2 in pop-up culture for Jordan Matthews. We first meet her on the phone outside the heart of the city motel. Who is this hacker and tragic heroine of The Matrix?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Trinity, the answer we're looking for. And last pop-up culture for Jordan Matthews. Mila Jovovich played Alice, a survivor of the first movie, who returns as a clone. In what film series based on a video game that begins in Raccoon City?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Resident Evil, the answer we're looking for. All those trash cans knocked over in Raccoon City. One female movie hero not on the list was Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games series, a series that features North Carolina in its filming out there in Burke County. So let's get on to headliners now, shall we? Players today will need to be on top of current events, both foreign and domestic. We're covering states and nations in the news. Each team begins with a visual clue, so everyone's eyes up on the screen. Beginning headliners with Enloe. With a T short of an EGOT, what dame, whose long acting career included Professor McGonagall, passed away in 2024?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
That is Maggie Smith. Question 2 in headliners for Enloe. A federal judge recently upheld a $5 million judgment against President Trump for defaming what author?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
That was E. Jean Carroll. Last headliners for Enloe. Many people fleeing X have migrated to what cheery-sounding app, which has grown 500% since Election Day?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
Blue Sky, the answer we're looking for there. Now, we're doing headliners with Jordan Matthews. He had the full EGOT, but is probably best known for telling Luke what happened to his father. Who is this actor who endorsed CNN and provided the voice of Mufasa?
team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is James Earl Jones.
That is James Earl. That's right. Question 2 in headliners for Jordan Matthews. 179 passengers died when a Jeju Air Boeing 737 crashed at an airport in what country?
Our team's answer is pass.
Enloe.
Our team's answer is South Korea.
South Korea is the correct nation. And last headliners for Jordan Matthews. As of January, there have been 66 reported cases of infection in humans by what pathogen?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe Magnet.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is bird flu. Don't you hate that? But, players, if your families took a lot of road trip vacations growing up, you'd be in the driver's seat for the next set of questions we're about to throw at you. In Across America Today, we're testing your knowledge of Interstate 95. It runs 180 miles through North Carolina, but don't worry if you just pay attention to those south of the border billboards. Today, we're focusing on the parts of I-95 outside of North Carolina. So, let's begin I-95 across America with Enloe. Through how many states does I-95 pass?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
15, the answer we're looking for. Scott Reed was still totaling over there. All right, back to Enloe for question 2. What is the southernmost state capital to contain a portion of I-95 within its city limits?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
Richmond, Virginia, the answer. And last across America for Enloe, going north, I-95 enters New York over the George Washington Bridge, spanning what river?
Our team's answer is the Hudson.
That is the right river. Now, time for Across America I-95 for Jordan Matthews. What state contains the longest stretch of I-95?
Our team's answer is pass.
Enloe?
Our team's answer is pass.
Florida, the answer. Man, that takes most of the trip. But question 2 in Across America for Jordan Matthews. What is the northernmost state capital to contain a portion of I-95 within its city limits?
Our team's answer is Trenton.
That is incorrect. Enloe?
Our team's answer is pass.
Augusta, Maine, the correct answer. And last across America for Jordan Matthews. I-95 passes from Pennsylvania to New Jersey over what river? George Washington's crossing was more difficult.
Our team's answer is the Delaware.
That is correct. All right, players, we've hit our first break here, but keep your thinking caps on. Word power and arts and literature are the next stop. When Brain Game returns, we will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. After that first round of play, we have Enloe Magnet on the board with 100 points, and Jordan Matthews is in there at 0. That's going to change this go-round. It's time to find out how well our players can do filling in the blanks. In today's word power, we're looking for words that contain drome. That's D-R-O-M-E. That means we'll have some long answers, so be sure to work with your teammates to earn points on words containing drome. And we begin with Enloe. The number 2112 and the word kayak are examples of these 10-letter reversible sequences of symbols.
Our team's answer is palindrome.
That's right. Question 2 in word power for Enloe. If you go to the Olympics to watch bicycle racing, you'll have to go to one of these 9-letter facilities whose name contains the Greek root for fast.
Our team's answer is pass.
Jordan Matthews, you want to try?
Our team's answer is pass.
That is a velodrome. And last word power for Enloe Magnet. It's the tallest of the 3 species and the only one with 1 hump. What 9-letter type of camel is this?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
Dromedary, the answer we're seeking. All right, this is word power for Jordan Matthews, words containing drome. This 10-letter facility is an entertainment site, which might feature horse racing. That's why its name contains the Greek root for horse.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
That is a hippodrome. Question 2 in word power for Jordan Matthews. Located in its namesake constellation, this 9-letter object was thought to be a nebula until Heber Curtis proved it was a galaxy.
Our team's answer is Andromeda.
That is right. And last question of word power for Jordan Matthews. This 9-letter device used to measure the density or specific gravity of a liquid, especially water-based solutions.
Our team's answer is pass.
Enloe, would you like to try?
Our team's answer is pass.
That is a hydrometer. All right, our players have advanced past Thunderdrome. Now it's on to the next 6 questions. In arts and literature today, we'll be learning about true classics, hanging paintings, along with some required reading. Let's see who is really into the arts. Each team begins with a visual clue. And we kick off arts and lit with Enloe. Clearly not still. Living Still Life is a piece from the nuclear mysticism phase of what Spanish surrealist?
Our team's answer is Salvador Dali.
That is right. Question 2 in arts and lit for Enloe. A gypsy girl. This mezzo-soprano role is the title character of a Bizet opera.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
Carmen, the answer we seek. And last arts and lit for Enloe. In a Prokofiev opera, a prince is cursed with a love for 3 fruits. The lyrics must have been tough to write since nothing rhymes with this color.
Our team's answer is orange.
That is correct. Yeah, there ain't no rhyme for oranges, as they say in the song. All right, we're moving arts and lit now to Jordan Matthews. Bodegon was an early Spanish still lifestyle seen here in Old Woman Frying Eggs. It was painted by what Spanish court painter of La Manina?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Diego Velázquez, the answer we were looking for. Question 2 in arts and lit for Jordan Matthews. Many European countries have a key of H in the English system. That key is what letter, named for the piano key right before C?
Our team's answer is B.
That is correct. And last arts and lit for Jordan Matthews. Jazz and Paradise are the other 2 novels in a trilogy named for her most famous work, Beloved. Who is this American Nobel and Pulitzer Prize winner?
Our team's answer is pass.
Enloe, would you like to try?
Our team answer is pass.
Toni Morrison, the answer we're looking for. All right, players, we have now made it to our second break, but business is about to really ramp up. We've got name game, crunching numbers, and rocket science when Brain Game returns, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. After that second round of play, we have Enloe Magnet on the board with 160, and Jordan Matthews is in there with 40. And we have a substitute in the game now for Jordan Matthews. Let's welcome Christopher to the game, everybody. There's Christopher. Give us a wave, Christopher. He's the guy on the end there. Yes, he's screen left right there is where Christopher is there. All right. Okay, let's get back to it now with Name Game. Players, today we're looking for historical figures on out-of-circulation U.S. currency. Let's see who can earn some big points identifying the big bucks. And we will start this currency-related deal with Enloe Magnet. The $500 bill first featured what 4th U.S. Chief Justice, famous for the decision upholding judicial review?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
John Marshall, the answer we're looking for. Back to Enloe. The $1,000 bill featured what mugwump and governor of New York who served as the 22nd and 24th president?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is Grover Cleveland.
He's the guy, yes, Grover Cleveland. And last name game for Enloe. The $10,000 bill did not feature a president, but a former Chief Justice and Treasury Secretary under Abraham Lincoln. A current major bank is named after him.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
That is Salmon P. Chase. All right. Now it is time for Name Game with Jordan Matthews. The last $500 bill issue featured what 25th president, the third to be assassinated? He was shot by Leon Czolgosz.
Our team's answer is pass.
Enloe, would you like to try?
Our team's answer is pass.
That was McKinley was assassinated by that gentleman. All right. This name game number 2 is for Jordan Matthews. What defendant against William Marbury in a famous lawsuit eventually became the 4th U.S. president? He's shown on the $5,000 bill.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
His answer is pass.
That is James Madison. And last name game for Jordan Matthews. The $100,000 bill or gold certificate was never circulated, but was used between Federal Reserve banks. What 28th president and 14 points author is this?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is Woodrow Wilson.
He is the guy, that's right. All right, we're through with that. Players, pencils, and scratch paper at the ready. It's time now for crunching numbers. You now have twice as much time to answer each question. If you are still stumped, you can always pass to the other team, so everyone should be working toward an answer. Let's kick off crunching numbers with Enloe. If a student scores 85, 87, and 89 on 3 tests, what must the student make on the 4th test to increase the average to 90?
Our team's answer is 99.
That is correct. Question 2 in crunching numbers for Enloe. Solve the equation 3 to the power of 3x minus 4 equals 9 to the power of x plus 6.
X equals 2.
That is incorrect. Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
16, the answer we're looking. And crunching numbers, last one for Enloe. In the diagram, the measure of angle ACB is 30 degrees, and the radius of circle D is 20. What is the measure of segment AB?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
10 times the square root of 3 is the correct answer. Now, let's crunch numerically with Jordan Matthews. In the diagram, a square is inscribed in a circle. If the area of the circle is 12 pi, what is the area of the square?
Our team's answer is 8.
That is incorrect. Enloe Magnet?
Our team's answer is pass.
24, the answer we're looking for. Question 2 in crunching numbers for Jordan Matthews. Evaluate the expression, the quantity of 9 over 3 to the root 3 power raised to the power of 2 plus root 3.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Quick passes on that one. Answer there, 3. And last crunching numbers for Jordan Matthews. In a bag of 10 marbles, 7 are red, 3 are blue. If a marble is selected and replaced 3 times, what is the probability that each marble selected is blue?
Our team's answer is 6 out of 720.
That is incorrect. Enloe, would you like to try that?
Our team's answer is pass.
27 over 1,000 was the answer we sought there. But, all right, we've made it through the math portion of Brain Game. Good on that part. We're now on to rocket science, which means there are only 6 questions left before the final round. We're covering astronomy, botany, physics, chemistry, and more. Each team begins with a visual question, so listen carefully. We're starting rocket science with Enloe. Plants of the genus Ilex often produce pointed leaves and toxic red berries. What is this plant closely associated with Christmas?
Mistletoe. No. Yes, it is. It's mistletoe.
Our team's answer is mistletoe.
That is incorrect. Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is holly.
Holly is right. Back to Enloe for rocket science. A star with large mass can explode at the end of its life, leaving a remnant and a neutron star. What type of supernova is this?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan Matthews.
Our team's answer is pass.
Type 2 is the correct answer. And last rocket science for Enloe. M, small, and chicken are three well-known varieties of this disease that shares what three-letter designation?
Pox. Our team's answer is pox.
That's correct. Now we're doing rocket science with Jordan Matthews. What term is used to describe the moon as it changes phases from full toward new?
Our team's answer is waning.
That is correct. Question 2 in rocket science for Jordan Matthews. If a sound changes from 10 decibels to 20, by what factor has the power of the sound increased?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
I defer to Shrein.
Our team's answer is 10.
Good deferment. 10 is correct. And last rocket science for Jordan Matthews. Though all of the halogens are colored, only one of them is named for being colored. Which element is this?
Our team's answer is neon.
That is incorrect. Enloe magnet.
Our team's answer is pass.
Chlorine is the answer we're looking for. All right, players, we've made it down to our last question, which is globetrotting. How much do our players know about Europe? We will find out when Brain Game returns, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. We hope you're playing along on your TV, your favorite device. If you want more information about the smartest 30 minutes on television, go to WRAL.com and type the search words Brain Game for the season schedule, final scores, and to watch past episodes. That regular round of play ended with Enloe Magnet on the board with 200 points and Jordan Matthews in there at 40. Up to 200 points are now on the table, and it all comes down to our game's final question. Each team determined how much to risk on globetrotting during the commercial break. Teams, here is your all-important final question. In November 2024, the national soccer team from what Apennine, most serene republic, won a competitive soccer match for the first time, beating Liechtenstein 1-0. Stay tuned. The final answer and the final scores when Brain Game returns. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. The teams are locked in with their final answer to our final question, which was, in November of 2024, the national soccer team from what Apennine, most serene republic, won a competitive soccer match for the first time, beating Liechtenstein 1-0. Let's go to our teams now. Jordan Matthews, please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer is Andorra.
That is incorrect. You risked all 40 points. That brings your game total to 0. But Jordan Matthews competed well today, everybody, the JMHS. Enloe Magnet, please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer is San Marino.
That was correct. You risked 119 points, bringing your game total to 319. So with that final score of 319, Enloe Magnet is today's Brain Game winner, everyone. All right. Well, congratulations to Enloe. Please join us next week right here when Cedar Ridge takes on Carborough. Thank you so much for watching Brain Game, everyone. The smartest 30 minutes on TV.